It doesn't happen often, Oil Country, but Stuart Skinner, Stu, he absolutely steals a game for the Edmonton Oilers as they come out on top with the 3-2 victory over the Buffalo Sabres. And Leon Draisaitl, I swear to God, is allergic to the empty net. At this point, I think the team is actively trolling. You had Nugent-Hopkins in the first period completely whiff on an open net. I don't know who he hit in front. There was a Buffalo Sabre there that blocked it, but he had so much room on the left side with an open net. James Reimer was nowhere near his crease. And then with the net pulled, there was about a minute left in the game. Leon Draisaitl skates it into the Sabres zone. I thought it was going in. During the live stream, I was already cheering. I was like, yeah, Dry. And then, nope, he missed. And then the Oilers had to defend for another minute, and it was really scary. And I'm supposed to be resting my heart for different reasons right now, and the team is not allowing me to do that. So Oilers, the Edmonton Oilers organization, if I die on stream, that's on you. That's on you, my friend. And we're going to sue you. Just kidding. I'm totally kidding about most of that. The Oilers do come out on top with a 3-2 victory over the Buffalo Sabres. My boy Stuart Skinner, I had him here for good luck. Before the live stream, I was pointing at him. I said we're manifesting a Stu Skinner masterclass, and we got one. We almost had a masterclass the other way, though. It did not start off good for Stu. That first goal against, kind of little squeaker under the arm. You just get in there. Then Buffalo, they get the 2-1 lead in the second. But Nugent-Hopkins decided, you know what? Without Connor McDavid, I'm gonna put the team on my back for a little bit. Leon Draisaitl not having the best game. Nugent-Hopkins comes out and decides, you know what? I need to do something. I need to score more at 5-on-5. I need to make up for that absolute blunder in the first period. Let's do it. Hello, everyone. My name is Austin. Ridiculous intro. This is the post-game fan reaction for your Edmonton Oilers. If you enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button. And if you really like it, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And always let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know the good, the bad, the ugly, the amazing, the incredible. What were your thoughts on this game? Because clearly the Oilers, it was a matinee game. It was a matinee game. And why do I say it like that? For those of you who maybe, are tuning in, not accustomed to how the Oilers play during matinees, for a long time growing up, and even in modern days, the Oilers are not good at matinee games. They usually look a little sleepy, a little slow, and they usually, games like this, no offense and no disrespect to Buffalo, going up against teams that are below them in the standings. I'm not going to say bottom feeders, but I will say below them in the standings. These seem to be the really tough matchups for Edmonton. For some reason, it's really tough for this team to get up and play a solid 60 minutes during a matinee game. And I don't know what it is. And it's been like that ever since I was a kid. I don't know if it's something to do with the city. I don't know what it is. But the Oilers, they fought back. And credit to them, they fought back. Credit to Stuart Skinner. He clawed back into this one after Buffalo went up 2-1. He shut the darn door after the Sabres made it 2-1 on a power play that was just unbelievable. The one power play that Buffalo had, I'm pretty sure Buffalo had 9 shots on goal on a single power play. I don't know what the record is this season. I don't know what the record is all time for a single 2-minute power play, how many shots on goal. But Buffalo, probably up there, at least in terms of this season. They had 9 shots on goal. The power play expired. Edmonton was unable to get possession. They moved it around. One-timer scored 2-1. However, Nugent-Hopkins, he ended up tying the game. Kapanen, nice little spinorama. We're going to get to the NHL Edge visualizer here so that we can all see it because I love what Kapanen did. I like the creativity. We will go through every single goal here with the visualizer, and then I'll discuss my thoughts a little bit more after that. So you had Tuch open the scoring for the Sabres. Puck was given to Bouchard. He tried to throw a Hail Mary up the middle for some reason. Not sure what he was thinking. It was brought in by Buffalo. Puck comes around to Tuch, and it wasn't quite a one-timer, but he grabbed it, and then he shot it quickly, and it went under the arm of Skinner there. 1-0 Buffalo. But don't worry, folks. Jeff Skinner against his former team. He's hanging around the front of the net, and this is where he scores a lot of goals. Kapanen, he couldn't get the puck to him. Puck comes to Emberson with the shot. Skinner with the rebound. He tucks it home, ties the game at 1 in the second period. It was just after the power play for the Sabres. They were moving the puck around. The Oilers were scrambling all over the place. They could not come up with it. Puck hit looked like the post or outside of the post. We just cleared the penalty. Hyman jumped on, but eventually it worked its way to Kulik, who ended up one-timing it past Stuart Skinner to make it 2-1. But Nugent-Hopkins, this is where we see Kapanen. You don't get to see the spinorama that he makes here. Nuge, he brings the puck in, leaves it for Kapanen, and he does a nice little spin, little spin, tries to stuff it. Nugent-Hopkins comes in, he puts it home, makes it a 2-2 game. And then the third period started. Oh boy. Oh, that third period. I'm pretty sure Buffalo at one point was out shooting Edmonton 11-1 in the third period or something outrageous. The Oilers had absolutely nothing going until Nugent-Hopkins scored. And I just want to say, before I play this, Darnell Nurse with an absolute masterclass play to find Nugent-Hopkins, the cross crease pass that Darnell Nurse made. And I thought Darnell Nurse had one of his better games personally. I liked Darnell Nurse's game a lot today. He finds Nugent-Hopkins, will hit play on this. Nuge, he feeds it to Bouchard. Bouchard to Darnell Nurse, and what a pass by Nurse. He comes down low. He waits for the defenders to kind of follow him, and then Nugent-Hopkins makes no mistake, goes over the glove of James Reimer, makes it 3-2 Edmonton. And then there was a bit of a scare late in that third period. The puck goes into the Oilers' net, but hold up. The Oilers on the ice, Bouchard, Skinner, a few of the other players, they're pointing. They're like, no, they kicked that puck in. That's not going to count. They review the call. Not a kicking motion. Or it was a kicking motion. It was not a goal. It was a kicking motion. Do I agree with the call? Yes, it was clearly a kicking motion. However, I have seen calls come back or stand for less. But it obviously was a kicking motion. I'm starting to lose my voice after that live stream. If you tuned into live stream, thank you so much. And then there was some talk about maybe the Oilers' second goal. That was Nugent-Hopkins' first of the game in the second period. Maybe not counting because Corey Perry, he kind of came in towards the crease area, and it looked like Reimer had his stick caught along the post, and Corey Perry was kind of pressed up against it. But he was brought in by the Buffalo defender. I was kind of surprised Buffalo did not challenge just because, it is Corey Perry, and it is the Edmonton Oilers. If you challenge the Oilers for goalie interference, 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to have that challenge go your way. I was surprised that Lindy Ruff did not challenge that, but it doesn't matter. The Oilers find a way to hang on for the victory, 3-2, and that puts them first place in the Pacific Division, and you love to see it. Let's take a look at this, Oil fans. Let's go. First place in the Pacific. Still a long way to go, though. But for right now, Edmonton has sole possession of first in the Pacific Division. They are 1 point ahead of Vegas, and they are 8 points ahead of the Los Angeles Kings. LA, of course, has 4 games in hand. If you assume LA wins all 4 of those games in hand, well, they would be tied with Edmonton. But the Oilers, they are getting the job done when they have to. They won 2 out of 3 games with Connor McDavid. And if we take a look at the league standings, they are now third place in the entire NHL standings. They are currently 6 points back of the Washington Capitals, but Washington does have a game in hand. They are 4 points back of Winnipeg for second in the entire league with a game in hand on Winnipeg. Their goal differential plus 29, 17-8-1 at home. And as an Oilers fan, there's very little to complain about right now with this team. Good teams find a way to win games. Did the team probably deserve to win against Washington? Yes, but they didn't. Did they deserve to win this game against Buffalo? No, but they did. The hockey gods are cruel that way, but they're also fair. You can't argue that they're not fair. The Oilers come away with the victory. They are in first place in the Pacific Division for now, and as a fan, I could not be happier. This is a run for the ages that the Oilers are on right now. Basically, since early November, they've been the best team in the NHL, despite some faults in their defending and their goaltending, and we talk about the lack of scoring sometimes. This is a great team. This is a very good hockey team. And during the off day, there's always a lot of talk about the goaltending for Edmonton. I see it all the time. There's specific people. I'm not going to call anyone out, but it doesn't matter after a win, after a loss. The goaltending is the biggest thing that fans talk about. For once, let's talk about the win. Let's talk about being first place in the Pacific Division. Let's enjoy this Saturday. Nothing but positivity. On the live stream tonight, there's a little bit of negativity. I had some fans going at each other. That doesn't happen often. I don't know what's going on. I hope you're all doing okay. I hope we're all doing okay. I'm sending all my love and support out to all of you. And for the love and support that you show me all the time, I cannot thank you enough. So thank you so much. Victory chain is on. There's also something funny during the live stream. I kept referring to the Buffalo Sabres as the Chicago Blackhawks for some reason. And the chat had a running tally. If I had called Buffalo Chicago 5 times, I was going to gift memberships. Lucky for me, I did not manage to do that. However, the next live stream that I do, which will be Monday against the Seattle Kraken, Connor McDavid is back in that game. I will gift 5 memberships because you all deserve it. And members, one of the perks is sometimes I upload videos and you get early access. Usually the pregame reports I will upload the night before. Members get to watch it before everyone else the day of the game. That's kind of the biggest perk right now for being a member, other than just wanting to financially support me, which I never asked for. just hitting the like button and sharing with your friends and family is enough for me. So thank you all so much. Oilers with a huge win tonight. Stuart Skinner with a Stuart Skinner masterclass. Stuart Skinner positive masterclass as the Oilers overtake Vegas for first in the Pacific Division. Let's see if they can keep it going. They play Seattle on Monday. Connor McDavid will be back. Tomorrow, you'll see me again with the day after discussion. So thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to smash the like button on today's video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And as always, fight like a kid. Fight like Ben. Tell someone that you love them, Oil Country. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.